I love this time of year. It's basketball season, it's college basketball, it's March Madness. And I love it because of the fact you got David versus Goliath. You may not be the biggest or the strongest, but sometimes that David, they have the ability to adapt, to think that nobody is rooting for them, and they win anyways, right? And David wasn't the biggest, he wasn't the strongest, he wasn't even a favorite, he wasn't even supposed to be there. And he had a stone, and he was able to take down Goliath. March Madness, you got Texas Longhorns, not even supposed to be there. They've won 3 games in 5 days, and they beat number 3 Gonzaga to move on to the Sweet 16 this coming weekend. And you never know what happens now, right? And in the life and business, we have Davids and we have Goliaths. I've worked for both. I worked for Goliaths before. I worked for Davids. And I do business with both. I have big companies I do business with and small companies I do business with. And I love both of them. But the Goliaths, they got the size, the strength, the resources, the established reputation, the confidence, sometimes overconfident. And then you have the Davids. The Davids are there. I've really never been there before, right? We have the agility, they got the confidence, the creative ability, the hunger, the drive. I do business with a lot of startups, a lot of Davids, and I love watching them grow, and I'm their biggest cheerleader. Going, I know you can overcome these obstacles, right? You got to have the courage to take risks. So in life and in business, if you're a David, don't give up, right? And if you're a Goliath, hey, be respectful of all your clients, all your customers, and even all your competitors. Because I've seen Goliaths be taken down by Davids before, and it will happen again. So whatever you're doing, if you're a David or you're a Goliath, be willing to to adapt and change, to always stay hungry and have that drive to do better, and use the growth mindset. Be resilient. Be a willingness to go into the time of the uncomfort. Right? I mean, I was always a David, like I said, not always the fastest, not always the smartest, not always the quickest. When I was in my earlier, later life, I decided to take up martial arts. 1% of the people in the world have a black belt. And I watched many people give up on martial arts before they made it to the black belt. The black belt it was the journey to get there. But that was kind of the ultimate last goal to get. Plus you get, I got to become a first degree. So don't give up, right? David didn't outmuscle Goliath. He outthought him. So if you're a David, try to outthink your competitors that are Goliaths, right? The Goliaths are going to be we're reliant on our strength. If you're a David, leverage your ability to be strategic and embrace change and know that both can win, but that a David has that ability, an uncanny ability to go, I can go a little faster, a little further, and I can work in a discomfort area because I have that ability to drive to do better, because I don't have 100, 200 years of experience behind me.